as consciousness informing itself, reminding us of our untapped possibilities and potential. From this perspective, the spiritual traditions of our past and the words that preserve them are living examples that reveal a timeless communication. In writing the wisdom codes, I envisioned a collection of trusted words that we have historically turned to in times of need, distilled into an easy-to-read, quick-access, modern-day manual. This group of revered prayers, mantras, chants, and hymns is designed to provide reassurance, protection, and healing when life brings danger, hurt, unspeakable loss, and self-doubt to our doorstep. In such times, even the most well-meaning support, family and friends, often falls short of finding its way into the dark void of our emotional abyss. In such times, all we may have is ourselves, and ultimately, that's all we need. Once I understood this simple truth, it made perfect sense that we already have the power to rewire our brains on demand, and in doing so, to choose to self-regulate the way we respond to life's extremes. Through consciously applying the word codes of the past to the challenges that we face in each moment of our lives, we benefit from the wisdom of ancient sages and healers, mystics and prophets, and in doing so, we are no longer victims. We're no longer defined by the circumstances, but become masters of our destiny. And this is the power of the wisdom codes. In their presence, we are changed. When we speak the words, either out loud or silently to ourselves, something shifts within us, and that something is where the power of the words, chemistry, and neurons converge in a beautiful and powerful way. We associate the words of the codes with the meaning that we give to the words. And it's this association that directs our brain cells, our neurons, to connect in a precise way that harmonizes our biology with the energy of our emotions. Chemically, we are no longer the same person we were only moments or hours before. And it's that difference that opens the door to new ways of thinking, feeling, and acting when it comes to our losses, our fears, and betrayals. And while our changes may be subtle and perhaps even go unnoticed by those with whom we share our lives, it's precisely these changes that give us the wisdom, confidence, and power to awaken a deeper power within ourselves. Introduction. We think in words. We speak in words. In the silence of our minds, we hear the word messages of our subconscious thoughts, repeating at the dizzying rate of 60,000 to 80,000 times each day according to scientific estimates. And now new evidence suggests that the power of our words extends far beyond what these statistics have revealed in the past. Recent studies confirm a theory that was first proposed early in the 20th century, that the words of our everyday language directly influence the way our brain wires itself when it comes to how we think and even what we are capable of thinking about. The discovery. The discovery of our word-brain relationship is not the product of a well-coordinated research effort in a state-of-the-art laboratory searching for such a mystical-sounding link. Rather, it's the result of an unexpected realization that emerged from an unplanned teaching assignment between 1937 and 1938. It was during this time that American linguist Benjamin Lee Whorf found himself substitute instructing a graduate-level class in Native American linguistics. While filling in for a colleague who was on a year-long sabbatical, Whorf recognized a previously overlooked nuance in the language of the North American Hopi. Speakers of this language describe the events of everyday life without using or even referencing the experience of time. In other words, the Hopi language uses words that describe the present moment and what's happening in the moment with no words to directly describe the past or the future. It was this paradigm-altering use of language that led Whorf to the discovery that our words influence the way our neurons connect, a discovery that shattered the scientific beliefs of his day and remains controversial as well as acclaimed today. Speaking the moment.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.